Okay. Oh, you want that one? Oh. Go get it. Go get it, you crazy man. Yeah. Oh. So, quick lesson. This is way more important than people think it is. And that's that when you are playing with a dog, what your intent is in your mind matters. Right? So like say you're playing ball. You go over there, crazy. Say you're playing ball. If while you're playing ball, what you're trying is focus on the task you're supposed to be teaching him. So say you're supposed to be teaching him to sit, or to down, or to place, or to heel, whatever it is. If while you're playing ball, that's all you're thinking about, they can tell. It's kind of like you're having a conversation with a person, and you can tell like they're not really paying attention to what you're doing, like really doing something. You can tell. So the dogs feel it too. They know if you're in it or not. And so if they feel like you're not in the game with them, then it doesn't work very well at all. So like when you play ball with them, like actually like be like, dude, like we're playing ball, and like I'm gonna like try to trick you, and like have some kind of objective, right? And mess with them and try to make it like competitive, but also cooperative, where you guys are like having fun together, and sometimes you're like, well, where you just actually having a good time playing ball, right? And that might be like a lot of a session. So if you find yourself you did like 20 reps, unless the session was like an hour long, you probably did too many, right? If you did like 15 minutes, you did 20 reps, good lord, you just kind of like throw the dog, and the dog will go flat. So instead, like, it's better to do less reps and more play.
When you do more reps, I'm like,
yeah. And so that's why it's like, okay, instead change the way you're thinking about it and go, all right, what kind of an issue is this? And in almost every case, it is an issue that involves two things. There's normally an emotional component, so like what's the dog's emotional state? And then there is a clarity component. So how clear was it to them? And what's their emotional state like? And so if you see they get flat, where they're just like, or they get like kind of desperate, where they're just trying to do stuff, but they're doing the wrong things. It's kind of like if I, all right, use a good example. Like just now, you were telling me about the board. If I was like, why can't you like understand? Like just read the board. Like dude, look at it. Like, and I came in and I was like, would that like help you? No. I'm pretty sure that would induce panic. Like you'd just be like, that would mess you up. Right? But instead, if I kind of get into there, if I'm bored, I'll let you know, hey, like you're on the same side, I'm gonna help you out. Then your emotional state can change. And then you can level out, and then I can spend time showing you like with King and then clarify things, and then you can get back to a good place and you can learn. But if I just like hammered you right there, it wouldn't help you learn, right? So think the same way about the dog. Think, all right, like if I hammer him right now, will that help or hurt? Right, it might hurt, it might not help. But like, what if I play with him? Like when you're in doubt, like I don't understand what's going on, just start, instead of never default to like, okay, I'm gonna put more pressure, default to be like, all right, I'm gonna see if I can play with this dog, and then figure out how to play with him. Whether it's like playing ball, with which King is easy. You can play ball, you can play tug, you can do whatever. He likes to play all kinds of games. If it's another dog, you might like with Todd, like you might just be doing like personal play and running around, and he might be kind of like halfway doing it at first. But like just do something, like, and genuinely just have fun with the dog and do it on the track. Once you're in that better emotional state, then you try for one breath before you get really comfortable. So if you feel like, okay, like it seems like they went backwards, go backwards with them. And start there. Re-clarify the criteria for them. And then move back to that same area. Probably move through that area fast. If you clarify it. So like as an example, good job. Give me that. Good. Right? And so you can use that out command with the ball because it's a useful command for them to know. So out means they drop whatever they have in their mouth. And so playing ball, like that, isn't just like, go get it. No. You can make it way more fun for them if you go like this. Right? You saw how you dropped it, you went for it, I stopped it. Right? Like we're like doing a dance. You gotta find it.
No, like,
If you want to be able to train the dog well, you got to find that energy. And like that means managing their energy, right? So like, if I use that, that's one of the keys of like, okay, is it better? What's better when it comes to like the dog training thing? Is it better to do 30 minutes of low energy, where you're not really able to do the work like quality, or to do 10 minutes and you're really in it, you make the energy, and then you go sit for 20 minutes inside and you put them away? Will he learn more in the 10 minutes or in the 30? That 10 minutes will blow the 30 minutes away, like 10 times better. He'll learn so much more. If you play for 5 of those minutes, do nothing for 2 of those minutes, and for 3 of those minutes you do a few reps, he will learn 10 times as much as he does in 30 minutes of like he'll learn way more if you go and then they can't just play for like not always, especially not when it's hot. So you can like sit for a minute, take a break, pet him, he takes a break, and then go back to it, right? So then I can go, Jake, where are you going? Where are you going, dude? Come here. Good boy. Okay, out. Good. Oh, boy. And so then now I have the ball, right? And if I want to use the ball as a lure, I can, right? So I could go, King, sit. Okay. Right? So I use the ball as a lure because he loves the ball. He's crazy about it, right? The fastest way to teach a dog anything is through play. So if you can get them to play with you, and then you use negative reinforcement and play, so like a dog like King, that is the best dog to be able to like train. You can train him so fast. If you use play, you clarify him, right? So I might use a lure if he's confused. So, and the next time I don't. Right. So here's the thing. That's why, like, you look at the skill grade. All right. So, like, say this. You could ask the same question about a kid. So, say, like, all right, you get a kid a bike for the first time. He's 4 years old. You get him a bike, and you're like, okay, I want to teach him to ride a bike. Would you say something like, well, like, if he's 10 years old and he's riding a bike with training wheels, the other kids are going to laugh at him and he's not going to be able to go very fast. So I'm not going to teach him with training wheels at all. I'm just going to start him with no training wheels. Would you do it that way, or would you say, no, we should use the training wheels? You use the training wheels, right? But then, pretty soon, what happens? You take training wheels off, right? So, like, you have to use the ball, and there's a lot of energetics and stuff like that. And maybe you're like, oh yeah, maybe the owner's not going to be that energetic. That doesn't mean that in the first part, you're not like that. Because those are training wheels. Just like me doing like this, down, training wheels. By the end of it, I should be able to go like this. Down. And he does it this. And does the correct thing every time. With no help from me. So you start with lots of help. And then you go. And then if he suddenly seems confused, go backwards, offer a little bit more help, clarify things, and then start progressing. And then by the end of the training, he doesn't need any help. You can put your hands in your pockets and go straight forward like this and go, King, down, and head back. the handler has a lot to do with it. So just clarify things. And you know probably what the main difference is? How many times have I asked him to do something? Twice. Twice sit and like twice out. That's it. And then how many times have I played ball with you? Like 7, 8 times already. Right? And then how long was in between each of those tries? Like 2-3 minutes. Talking to you. Right? But I would do that in a regular training session too. You can wait. And those few clear reps will do more work for you in that short 10-minute period. If you do 2 reps of sit, 3 reps of down, 2 reps of come, some outs, a whole bunch of ball, and some rest, you'll get more done in that than if you do 30 minutes and you do like 20 of each. You'll learn more. And then you can keep the energy high for 10 minutes, and then you can go and take a break for 15, 20 minutes. Because I'd rather have like longer breaks in between each dog, but higher energy from the trainer so that they can do like higher quality. Yeah. You gotta do it. Trust me, I had to push Connor and Christian and everybody else to like start doing play-based training because we didn't do that before.
Also, you can't run.
What?
This one's healed.
That one's healed?
This one I said.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, adapt. Do different stuff. This. Because then you can keep pressure off your toe. Good job, buddy. Right? King, come. Good boy. Good job. King, out. Good. So then, King, down. Okay. Go boy. So I don't think that he actually went how much help does he need and like what's your vibe? Quiet.
He kind of got moved a little bit. He just doesn't want to.
So when you look through the historical data at the park, you guys have taken Todd to the park. How did you do? Great. He's fine. He walks around. He's more interested in doing things. And he does a little better in here than his training yard too. That's where he really works. Is inside. He has the hardest time inside. Yeah. King, come. Good boy. That's good. King, come. King, come. All right. One other thing I want to ask.
Hey, send me that video. I did.
Look at it. It's the latest one with Wilson.
Just on YouTube.
Yep.
Is it in the chat?
No, it's the latest one. Just go on YouTube. I have no shirt on. I have no pants on.
How long is the video?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. So just go inside, watch it, and then come back out and work with her.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. How about your feet collar? I haven't even used it yet. Because I haven't had to. Because I can use positive reinforcement to clarify things for him with the ball. So then, what was the other one? Like sit and down. And you said he was confused with place, right?
Yeah.
King, place. Place. Come on. Place. Okay. Right? So, he did get confused on that one, right? That's. Did I e-collar it though? No. Instead, I used some encouragement. So you gotta like read the dog and be like, all right, does this dog?
That was something I was trying to
Yeah. So like, here's a question to ask yourself: like, all right, does this dog? Is he trying? Always ask: are they trying? Are they putting effort? If they're trying, help, show. If they're not trying, pressure. Right? So you like read the dog's effort. Okay, come on. Good job, dude. Yeah. And then look for motivation. Motivation is king. And play is the highest source of motivation. If you get a dog like King that wants to play all the time, then you're going to have an easy time doing it. Good job. And so then to start teaching heel, King will be a really easy dog to teach heel. to start, all you're doing is literally this. You have him here in the heel position, like so he's like right here, standing to your left, and like in the box. That's where his head and shoulders are. And then you just go big heel. Ding, heel. Heel. And like you're literally doing like 2-3 steps. If you can get him in the right position and he does a few steps, that's all you start with. And then you progress from there. You make it longer and longer. And you use pressure and you see it start to come. You want to give it a shot? No? Okay. Gang! Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! Good boy!